I don't remember which video it was, but I don't even remember what I was talking about. But I do remember me suggesting that instead of humans, you folks, maybe you need to go study cockroaches or rodents or maybe whatever other kinds of things that they be experimenting on, because humans seems to be a bit too complicated for you. Go learn the history of ants or something, so maybe you won't be so quick to personalize things as much as you do. This example I'm going to play for you, and I used this video before. And while it's playing, I want you to keep that $450,000 in mind. Back in about maybe 3-4 minutes.
So this is basically the Wall Street protest that you see here. And we did that originally with capuchin monkeys, and I'm going to show you the first experiment that we did. It has now been done with dogs, and with birds, and with chimpanzees, but with Sarah Brosnan we started out with capuchin monkeys. So what we did is we put two capuchin monkeys side by side. Again, these animals, they live in a group, they know each other, we take them out of the group, put them in a test chamber. And there's a very simple task that they need to do. And if you give both of them cucumber for the task, the two monkeys side by side, they're perfectly willing to do this 25 times in a row. Now, if you give the partner grapes, the food preferences of my capuchin monkeys correspond exactly with the prices in the supermarket. And so if you give them grapes, that's a far better food, then you create inequity between them. So that's the experiment we did. Recently, we videotaped it with new monkeys who had never done the task, thinking that maybe they would have a stronger reaction, and that turned out to be right. The one on the left is the monkey who gets cucumber. The one on the right is the one who gets grapes. The one who gets cucumber, note that the first piece of cucumber is perfectly fine. The first piece she eats. Then she sees the other one getting grape, and you will see what happens. So she gives a rock to us, that's the task. And we give her a piece of cucumber, and she eats it. The other one needs to give a rock to us. And that's what she does. And she gets a grape. And she eats it. The other one sees that. She gives a rock to us now, gets again cucumber. She tests the rock now against the wall. She needs to give it to us. And she gets cucumber again.
One of the reasons governments continue to get over on the citizenry. No smarter than monkeys we are. We respond in the same way that cockroaches do. That's one of the reasons that they experiment on animals, plants, and insects first before they give us something or do something to us. And I've listened to a lot of people on here crying about this. And, I'm only one person. I can't hear and see everybody. But out of all the people I've listened to, the only one that hit it was the real ISIS one. And she was pondering on, what the purpose of this 450 might be. And one of the possibilities she tossed out there was that Biden might be trying to start a war with this offer of $450,000. And look at the people going in on immigrants. Governments historically, until this day, do the same thing with people as you saw that man do with those monkeys. Same reaction to this 450 as that monkey who wanted some grapes. And a couple of things I wanted to do here, and the monkey cockroach thing was one of them. Now, something that I keep hearing, and this came from everybody I've listened to who has a problem with this offer of $450,000. Every one of them said this. Let me show you what I'm talking about.
For our reparations. But notice how they all came together for these folks. I want you to see what's going on here. I want you to see what's going on here. That's one of the things. How all of these private lawyers have decided to come together as it pertains to during the previous presidency them separating the families from their children. Now, again, yes, that was wrong, but those folks did come illegally. They did.
Yeah, what happened was wrong, but they came here illegally. They committed a crime. Or in other words, so do whatever thy will to them. Hey, Sandra Bland committed several crimes. So why shouldn't she have been murdered? Why not? What's wrong with that? Now, a few years ago, this probably was about 5, 6 years ago, Israel Doctrine uploaded this video. I'm listening to him, then he plays a video clip. I watched about 12 seconds of it, then clicked off. I had saw enough. I saw all I needed to see when I clicked off. And I said to myself, that's getting flagged. And no, I didn't do it. I just knew it was going to get flagged. And sure enough, hours later, here is Israel Doctrine talking about how somebody flagged that video. Now, of course it was going to get flagged. He uploaded the video. The video Israel Doctrine uploaded. And let me add race in here since y'all so hypersensitive about that kind of stuff. Now, the flagged video, now, I don't know if it was I don't remember if it was a cop or a jailer cop. But white cop comes into a holding cell of a black girl, maybe 11, 12. I think she kicked him or spit on him or something. But anyway, grabs her by the hair, slams her down on the bench, pulls her pants down, and proceeds to sodomize her. Yes, of course somebody gonna flag that, man. But hey, hitting a cop is illegal. So why not do that to her? Oh my God, I can't believe the bad head doctor just said that. Well, that's one of the things that was going on in those refugee camps, and y'all are on here, but they committed a crime. That's what y'all saying. Well, that girl in that jail cell committed several crimes, so why not do what thy will to her? Or in other words, what I'm saying, breaking the law does not mean you no longer have any rights.
But yet, he's going to bring in the competition. Everybody's getting replaced. Unless you have a higher echelon tier position. How the fuck, where, in what world do people get that much damn money? That much money? They've done absolutely fucking nothing. What are they getting the money for? For what? Because their damn feelings were hurt? Because they tried to commit an illegal crime? Oh, and the scapegoat is Trump, right? He's the scapegoat. Ha ha ha. This is fucking hilarious. This is fucking hilarious. This is your fucking president. This is hilarious. I don't know, and I just don't understand in what world this is gonna fly. This is gonna piss everybody off, I would imagine. I mean, there are families that have been in this country for many generations that have been uprooted, their shit taken from them, etc., etc. They get nothing. But they're just gonna commit an illegal crime, and because we, quote unquote, put them in a jail or we mistreated them, somehow make this make sense.
See that? That's y'all too. Her name is Kelly Ray, and I commented on that video, and I told her about her dismissive attitude towards what was going on in them camps. Did you see how that's her, that's y'all. Her is y'all, right? Did you see how she was like, and we, violated them somehow in some way? Totally dismissive of the ills that was going on in them camps. That attitude is what brings lawsuits and even victories in court. Now, the first clip I played of the other lady, the black lady, I think her name is pronounced LIZZABITTY. It's spelled LIZZABITTY. She played a clip of somebody reading an article, and the voice sounded like Super Sly. I'm almost 100% positive that that was him, but I'm not going to play that part. But let's hear her reaction to that article reading, right? And let's ask her so we can find out, where are our reparations? Where they been at?
Hello, and I'm back. How you like that? There are several things to unpack in this story. Several things. Did you notice when he was reading the article, he talked about all of these private lawyers that were helping the illegals, okay? Outside of Johnny Cochran and Johnny Cochran's law firm, when he was alive and getting ready to do something very monumental in the U.S. for people that look like me, where were the other lawyers that were trying to assist him with getting everything passed through for our reparations? But notice how they all came together for these folks. I want you to see what's going on here.
Exactly. Why there's been no reparations. Now, it's because they too busy giving everybody else reparations. No, that's not why. It's because we black and they love everybody but black people. America love everybody if they ain't black. No, that's not why either. Here's why. Who's in charge? LIZZABITTY asked, where are the lawyers for black people? Who's been in charge? Well, Yvette Carnell. Tariq Nasheed, that's who. Pharaoh said that been leading the charge. Taz Exclusives. People like Taz Exclusives is who y'all been listening to tell you what we need. Hustlers and every and any other Tom, Dick, and Harry. We don't need leaders. Right? That's why there are no lawyers. I've heard that in regards to this $450,000. People who call themselves disassociating themselves from Tariq and Yvette talking about, see? That's why I be saying we don't need no leaders, because look what they be doing. Recalcitrant-minded individuals. Disdain for authority. Talking about just be your own leader. Going to get reparations without leadership. Like the old saying, too many chiefs, not enough Indians. But let's just say they were to give black people reparations. Right? People on here talking about just give it to individuals instead of structuring it. Just cut my check. Recalcitrant. Feeling no need for leadership. How would that turn out? Cutting checks to individuals with no leaders to hold and distribute the whatever accordingly. How would that look?
And this is a bean burrito from Taco Bell. Let's see if Bubba wants a bean burrito. Gonna get it? Gone. Good boy, Bubba.